next video we're about to react to is Tony Brienne. So beautiful. Tony Brienne, how to build real confidence without faking it. Hey, self-explanatory, so let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's just see what she says, and I'm gonna go ahead and give my context as well.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Tony Brienne, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing how to become more confident. All my life, I have always been told that I'm confident, cocky, arrogant, whatever people want to call it. And
Shit, me too.
Beyonce, some call it arrogant, I call it confident.
Hey, look, I've been called arrogant. I don't know if I've been called arrogant. I've been called cocky, though. You get it from your dad. You're cocky like your dad. Da da da. No. I mean, my dad has influenced it, but coming into now, like, nah, this is me. But I just know me. And I know that a lot of people who say that the negativity of you being confident, the negative connotations, cocky, arrogant. That's only two I can think of. Those are people who are insecure with themselves. Very insecure. They don't know how to make their flaws. Well, I can't say make their flaws be. They don't know how to be okay with their flaws and fix it, or be okay with their flaws not being able to be fixable and just, hey, I got this, but hey, I'm still me. I'm still that nigga. I'm still that bitch. I'm still. So they just project it. It's all about they just projection. It's just projection. They're just projecting on you. So I took that. I was like, all right, I know what it is. I know I'm sexy. You ain't bringing my energy down because you not confident in yourself, no matter what. Because I got flaws too, and I know I got flaws, but I don't let that shit hold me back. You know what I do? I work on my flaws. Or I know I have flaws, and I'm working on them. You're just okay with. I don't want to say you're okay. You're hiding from your flaws. You don't want anybody to see your flaws. You don't want them to come to light. Just embrace them. Embrace them. If you can work on them, work on them. If you can't, be okay with them. Hey, this is my flaw, but hey, I'm not letting that shit stop me. I'm not letting that shit fuck with my head. Hell no.
Confidence, and I feel as if I embody a confident woman.
Okay, look at that part.
A lot of people can't tear me down or break me, especially as I've gotten older. I have really learned how to be true to myself, love myself, and not really care about what other people have to say. And maybe that has come from being an influencer, but I definitely think it has come with age and a lot of practice. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys 7 ways on how I
and that self-love, baby, that self-love is,
and what works for me.
Man, that self-love is anything and everything, because guess what? A lot of people say it's flaws, but God made everybody in his image. God made everybody in his image. So God wouldn't do this unless there's an intent for the purpose. Now, that's on you to figure out what that purpose is for.
But before we get into today's video, you guys know I like to start off every video with a little bit of positivity.
As you should, Queen. Go ahead.
With the quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is, I am my own inspiration.
Facts.
Today's verse of the day is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10, and it reads, Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Please be sure you guys are following me on all my social media platforms. They will all be linked right here. I have
Tony Brienne.
I have Instagram. I have TikTok. Be
I was
sure
about to say Kai Tony Brienne is the type of woman, lady that you need on your side, but you can't have her. You can't have her. You can't have her. She mine. She mine. But yeah, Tony Brienne, the female, the archetype of the lady that you should have by your side, that will elevate you. Woman, a God-fearing woman. Oh yeah.
Those platforms. I think that you guys will
conquer the world.
Enjoy it. And yeah, please be sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Okay, give this video a big old thumbs up, turn that notification bell, and make sure to comment down below your thoughts.
I swear to God, this snow ain't doing shit.
And without further ado, you guys, let's get straight into today's video.
I keep looking outside, bro, and it's little by little that it's packing. But it's like, bro, it's not fast enough. I heard it's supposed to be.
Starting off with
hold on, cause I'm about to low key kind of crash out. I heard it's supposed to be 10 fucking inches, nigga. I heard it's supposed to be 10 fucking inches of snow. This snow ain't moving fast enough, bro. and it's 9 right now. I'm in the crib. Like, literally, my driveway should be piled with snow. I shouldn't be able to get out of my fucking, my house right now. Because my car's in the garage. My driveway, my garage should be at least filled like right here right now. But maybe, I'm just being, maybe I'm just being, maybe I'm trying to rush it. Maybe I should just let it. I'm just trying to control everything. Let me not be controlling.
If you look good, you feel good.
And hold on, wait a minute. Oh, y'all notice how I got the curly fries and everything, and her hair is curled. There's a reason that this video. Hey, it's my spirit told me to go ahead and listen and watch this video and look. See, we matching. She matching me. Still, like, y'all see, we are destined to be with each other.
Like I'm in
and we
my
will.
worst space. Putting on a little bit of makeup, doing my hair just a little bit makes me feel so much better and so much more confident. You do not have to look like what you're going through. If you feel like you're going through the trenches in life, you can at least put a little glam on to feel better about yourself. And
with men, we don't get that luxury of putting makeup on and putting lipstick on. I mean, some men do. That's not for me to bash any. Hey, however you want to do to make yourself be that bitch or be that nigga, go ahead. But like men who don't or are not into that, like me, hey, all you need to do, if you got locks, fresh retwist, get your shit lined up, make sure your skin is looking clear and good, have a nice fit on. Oh yeah, can't tell me shit. But even if I'm looking rough around the edges, you still can't tell me shit because I like that rustic look. I like that, I'm kind of going through shit, like that type of look. But I'm not allowing that look to define. I'm not allowing what I'm going through to define that look. If I want to have that look, oh yeah, I'm working. So I'm in the trenches. I'm da. That's the look I want. That's the look I want. Because I'm like, yeah, I've been working. I've been doing that shit. I've been doing that. I've been da. All right, now it's time to clean up. Boom. Boom. Oh, yeah, I'm out here, baby. What's up? They call me Black Jesus out here. You know? Yeah, you come. Hey. So, yeah.
I go about that is investing in my makeup. I love to buy makeup. It is literally a boost of serotonin for me. So I try different makeup products. I scroll on Sephora, the app, or I scroll on Ulta Beauty, the app, or I go in store, which is so much fun. And I genuinely and thoroughly enjoy that. And I understand makeup is expensive, but you don't have to go to those stores. You can get drugstore makeup. You can invest in your looks. I know there are some girls out there that are like, I don't need makeup. I don't want to wear makeup. You don't have to. I personally just enjoy makeup because I feel like makeup enhances your beauty. But there are other products you can wear that isn't just foundation, because I feel like a lot of people think if you're wearing makeup that means you have a full beat face. No, there are skin tints available. I highly recommend Urban Decay's Face Bond. That is literally the best skin tint ever. They have it labeled as a foundation, but I believe it is a skin tint. But when I tell you, it never feels like I have makeup on.
Is this an ad or what are you doing?
Product, and everybody loves it that I put them onto. I never feel like I have makeup on, and that is the only thing I wear, though I do have a bunch of foundations. I just prefer to wear skin tints now more often. Look good. Put a little gloss on, put a little blush on your cheeks. It will help you to feel amazing. Check out TJ Maxx, check out Marshalls. I am a TJ Maxxaholic. I always say I am the ultimate Maxxinista. You can get great makeup products from there for cheap. You can get super cute clothing set, okay? Period, point blank. Anyone that knows me, people literally joke and say that Juice Couture sweatsuits are my uniform because I have Juice Couture sweatsuits in like literally every freaking color. I have it in pink, I have it in purple, I have it in blue, I have it in green. Then I have like a generic sweatsuit that is super cute. I love wearing matching sets. And
okay. Now, I just skipped the makeup portion because I was like, bro, what are you, like, what are we talking about? Because I thought it's like an ad or something like that. But I'm breaking down what she's doing, right? So, I'm going to do it in guys' terms, right? So, for the makeup, how the females put on makeup, shit, cologne. Smell good. Smell good. Women love a man who's gonna smell good, and also you gonna you're going to feel good because you smell good. You oh shit, that's oh yeah, that's what I'm smelling good. I feel good. And guess what? I smell good. I smell the part. I feel the part. Oh yeah, I'm about to get you some of my colognes that I'll be wearing. Right. I'll be right back. I'm about to put this shit on full screen because here's the thing: niggas like to go ahead and gatekeep the colognes and shit like that. Like, ain't no plethora of colognes. Like, I'm not a gatekeeper, bro. Cause they, you know, there's hella fucking colognes out here, right? The Carolina Herrera Lightning bottle. My pops got me this a couple Christmases ago. It was a box set. Got this. I got a little spray on cologne, like in a little tube. This is a long tube, and then I got deodorant spray. This you get this shit at. I think he might either got that at Dillard's or TJ Maxx. I think he got it at Dillard's. You can get hella nice, good cologne that's for cheap in a box set from Dillard's and Macy's and shit like that. It smells amazing. My first cologne ever, and I still got a little bit. Look, you see a little bit, kind of like Saint Laurent. My first ever cologne. I got this. I want to say before I went into basic training. I've had this since 2017, 2018, bro. And 2026, I've had this for 9 years, bro. Like, bro. Like, bro. I was like, words. But yeah, this shit smells very good. And I'm not an individual to where like I can explain like the different type of like tones and shit that each cologne has. I can't do that for you. I'm just telling you it smells good. So if you want to get it, get it. Also, shit, cool as bottles. And also, people like different scents. And there's different scents for different seasons and stuff like that. If you live in a state that has all 4 seasons. I live in a state where it has all 4 or 5 seasons in a fucking week. Assad Zanzibar. Just got this. My pops gave me this. I love this one. It's a good one. It's good. I'm not about to spray it on myself. Dope bottle. I just love blue. That's why I took the bottle. But bro, this is a nice cheap cologne. I don't want to say cheap because cheap makes it seem like it's fucking not good. Inexpensive. Very nice, inexpensive cologne. Grab this. Oh yeah. Motherfuckers don't fuck with it. Pops got me this for Christmas too. Belvita Luxury. Now with this box set came with 4, and I smell it as soon as I opened up the motherfucking thing. And it gave me look, and the box set is cool because look, it's a brother. It's like a brother set. Like the lighter ones, like as you see, this is like the lighter scents, right? The ones with the darker bottle more like the heavy scents. And it's got what? CEO Man, Oud, Club Man, and Goat Man. And yeah, bro, it don't even look like I took a fucking. It don't even look like I've used these motherfuckers. That's the best thing about cologne, bro. You spray it on, man. That's why I've had this for so long, for damn near 10 years. Like, you won't go through a bottle of cologne for damn near a decade, bro. I swear to God. So, when she's talking about makeup, cologne. Cologne. And ensure that your body wash is either lightly scented or no scent. I do no scent. Right now I got Dial in the motherfucking bathroom, but that's because it was cheap and it was at the dollar store. But normally I would go with a Vino, no scent, or maybe a oat scent. But you don't want the scents to clash. That's the thing. So when you are planning on wearing Cologne, ensure that the body wash has no scent on it. Or my cousin, he put me on. Shout out to Nasi. Shout out to Keyshawn. Aveeno. Not sorry, I should have said Aveeno. Cremo. Because they have a scented body wash, but also they have colognes and they have face moisturizers and face wash and stuff like that. That shit is good too. Now that's from his experience. I haven't tried it yet. I've been wanting to, but I haven't yet. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know when I'm going to, but I'm going to sometime. But yeah, man. Colognes. I'm about to put these back, and then we're gonna go ahead and get back into the reaction, because for everything that she says for the females, I'm gonna give you guys shit you can do for as men. See, now I'm picking up. I don't want to say picking up what she's putting down, but now I am giving y'all the translation and how to do it for the men. At first, I low key forgot it was a female's channel. But then I had to go ahead and lock in and be like, okay, this is the female's channel, so let me go ahead and give shit for the guys. Gotta do shit for my dogs, for my niggas. And then she's talking about clothes too, so let's let her get to the clothes.
And I have a baby fat matching set.
People still wear baby fat?
Matching set. And they're just so cute and well put together. I wear them to the airport. I wear it out shopping, and I get so many compliments. Absolutely love it, and I adore it times a million. If you don't feel like doing your hair, you can brush your hair back into a slick
clothes. Now, for clothes, this is what I can say. A nice matching set, go cool, right? But you don't always want to wear a nice matching set with pieces. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a matching. I have several matching sets, but I'm gonna show y'all a matching set that I got. Y'all hear my Timbs? My matching set, KLM. Y'all see me wear this. Shout out to KLM. It's a Cincinnati brand doing this big one. Shout out to KLM. I love them. But I wore this out, matching set several times. But with matching sets, what you can do is, with other colors that match in your closet, like this is a cream one, so you can go ahead and wear whatever with the cream. When you get matching sets, ensure that when you get matching sets, there are sets that you can go ahead and mix and match to where you don't always wear a matching set. You can go ahead and curate an outfit based on that. And actually, I'm going to give y'all an example. I'm about to go ahead and curate an outfit right now. Hold on. I'll be right back. I should have kept those pants out, but it's okay. It is okay. All right, now I'm about to put y'all in the mind of Nykel on how I be going about my fits, right? So, I say, okay, let me turn this light. When I curate my outfits, get in the camera. Let me turn this off. When I curate my outfits, I usually start with, all right, what am I going to do? Now, the base is the pants, okay? My base is my pants, and they cream. What am I going to do? What am I going to do for the top? I got and I've had this since I was in California. This is the Alfred Eden Van Gogh sweater, also cream with brown and yellow accent at the bottom, and also it's got this on the side. That's why I really fucked with it. Cause I'm like, oh yeah, I like this on the side because it's different. Got Van Gogh, got the sunflower, got yellow, orange, a little bit of black and green on there. This is the top. Now, okay, accessories. What am I gonna do for accessories? Now, I could go brown because this is brown. I can just fuck them up with like that. Or it's got a little bit of yellow in this, and also I told you on this on the side has this yellow right here. Has yellow right here. It's got yellow right here. So I can do the Seattle Sonics hat. I could do either or. Got the hat. Now, with the shoes, how you want to do it? I could keep with the cream and kind of tan. I can go with the nice little. This is not Converse, but it's a nice little like Converse like sneaker-ish type. I don't know what exactly this is called, but it gives off Converse vibes, like a little casual sneaker. It's tan Converse kind of esque sneaker. I could throw it off and fuck them up with the pink because it's got brown on it. And the pink is gonna splash out because it's like, okay, it's got brown, but oh fuck, brown, but it's got a little pink on the side, and it's not like a hot pink. This is a pink that is it's like a mellow type of pink. It's like a soft pink to where they gotta really look. Oh shit, pink and everything. They ain't got no pink. This is the money maker. This is the bring them in. Like, oh shit, I like how you styled that shit. So to do that, or if you're wearing this hat, because with the brown, the reds, because it's got the reds on the heart and it's got the red on the sneakers, to where it's the reds collabing, and then it's white. White goes with pretty much everything, and this is not cream, but it's white, so white goes with everything. Then also you got the red right here as well on the pants. So you just go on just a red accent. And then I mean, if you got bracelets, I got a brown bracelet, but I'm not about to bring that out. But that's how you can go ahead and style your shit to where you don't always have to do a matching set and you're looking comfortable, but you're also looking fucking fly. Let me go ahead and put all this shit back up. I brought all this shit out. Y'all look, y'all fuck with y'all. And there's only one side of shoes, bro. But yeah, like styling is not as hard as you would think. You just gotta not be in your mind about it. I shall be right back. just peep. I have a red hat in there too. I'm not about to bring that out because I already put everything up. But you could always do that as well. But the styling, literally, all you have to do is just find a base. And a lot of people would say, all right, I'm going to do either black jeans or I'm going to do tan chino or no, because that's easy. You got to get out of your comfort zone. Find some type of pants, even if you go thrifting, or find some pants like you want to buy. It's like, oh, I could rock something with that, but I just got to get it to my house to where I can go ahead and figure it out on its own. Once you get to the house, okay, let me look in the closet. Okay, this. Because if the whole thing, like if you're looking at the pants or looking like at the shirt or the hoodie, and it's like, okay, the overarching color scheme isn't really gonna do anything. It's got so many. It's just the basis isn't really doesn't match. That's when you go into the detail of what is within the shirt. What different colors is there? Like a painting on the shirt, or is it what type of artwork is there on the shirt? You know, I'm not even talking about just a basic shirt, but just look at the details of the shirt, and that's how you go ahead and curate your outfit. And once you do that, that's a conversation piece, because people will notice that. People will notice how, oh, I don't really fuck with your fit. How'd you go ahead and do that? Okay, well, hey, if the basis was this, how I broke it down to you guys. That's how you go ahead and do it. You just pay attention and make sure that shit lines up. And then also, you carrying an outfit is like 75%. Nah, I'm not even gonna give it that much. You carrying an outfit is like 45%. Right? The extra 55% is your confidence in wearing it. Yeah, I'm a fuck niggas up. I'm a fuck bitches up wearing this shit. I am. That's literally it. That's literally what it is. Though you curating it, 45%. Your confidence, you rocking that shit. You got some. Yeah, I know. I just did some shit. Even if you don't get no compliments, because you shouldn't be. Don't be fishing for compliments. The compliments will come. Don't fish for them. When I go out and wear this shit. When I wore this shit today, I knew I had this shit on. I ain't need to hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing about the shit I wore today. But I know that I put that shit on. I told myself in the mirror, oh yeah, you put that shit on, my dog. You put that shit on, my dog. The fuck are you talking about? And I just be. You tell yourself, oh yeah, you put that shit on. People gonna say, oh yeah, I fuck with you. I fuck with what you wearing. Or even if they don't say nothing about what you're wearing, they just come over and gravitate to you, and they just start having a conversation. Them just having a conversation with you and not even saying anything about your outfit, that says something too. Because if you're just wearing a basic ass outfit, I mean, you can still wear a basic ass outfit and still have people like come over because your energy and your essence. You're just doing your own thing and being on your own. But it's just shit that you just putting shit on and people rocking with you and fucking with you because they coming over and be like, hey, what's up? You know, my name is da-da-da-da. And, oh, yeah, what do you do? Oh, I do this and da-da-da-da. You being your own essence, that's what it is. That's the confidence right there. But you got to trust in yourself and have that inner love for yourself, that self-love. All right, Tony, let's see what you talk about now.
Back bun. Another thing that I love, what you guys
we
have
talking
seen
about
that
hair
I wear
now.
a lot, are half wigs. Half wigs, I don't even have to do my hair. I just put 2 big braids in the back of my head, put my half wig on, and I have the front of my hair out, and it literally looks like I put so much effort into my hair, and you still look put together without even trying. If you look good, you feel
talking about hair
good,
now.
and you guys will be shocked the amount of opportunities you get if people like the way you look. I'm sorry, that's just how the world is. The world is very much so shallow. You kind of have to pay to play. So always make sure you look your absolute best. My friends make jokes that I'm always overdressed. Like, they're like, oh, if you ask what someone's wearing, Tony's casual is super dressed up. And I don't intentionally do that, but my casual is not what most people think casual is, because I always like to look very well dressed. I never know who I'm going to encounter, so what...
Hey, dress, my one thing my pops put me onto, which I love, dress like somebody's always watching, because they are. And the reason he said that was because there was a female, it was years ago, but she was in Walmart and she had a bonnet on, and it went viral all over fucking Facebook. And my pops was like, yeah, I don't want y'all to be out here just bumming it and shit like that, because there was one time where either I or my brother came to his house. We were just in some messed up jogging pants or some shit like that, but we was out there working. But he was like, yeah, don't ever come out the house like that. If you don't go somewhere, dress like somebody's always watching, because they are. And use that example of the female who's had the bonnet on in Walmart. So that's why I put the shit on. Even when I'm like going to kind of put in work and shit, like I still kind of have that shit on. Not kind of. I always got that shit on. You see how I caught myself say I said kind of? No, I always got that shit on no matter what. But there's a time and place. If I'm gonna be in the house and doing some work, not just his house, but yesterday I went to my sister's house. I just put on some jogging pants that I've already messed up and a white tee, because I knew I was gonna be sweating because I'd be cleaning. If you're not sweating while you're cleaning, you're not really cleaning for real. But when you out and about doing your shit, yeah, you always have that shit on and feel like you got that shit on, even if you don't really have that shit on. It's just a nice, calm, casual fit. It's literally what it is. I went out a couple months ago. I had on, this is after we filmed the podcast, I had on my Toronto Maples jersey, and I had some loose, baggy, gray sweatpants, and I had my Yeezy slippers on, and I got hella compliments. And I was walking back to my car. I got 3 females up in the car who rolled up as I was leaving out the parking lot. They was like, "Hey, you look cute," and there was like 4 or 5 niggas behind me. So I looked around, and I was like, "Me?" They're like, "Yeah, you look cute." And I was like, "Thank you. You probably wondered, did I go get their numbers? No, I did not. Do I regret it? No, I do not. Now, is there times where I think back and look on like, damn, I should have? Yes, I do. I can't cap you. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's times I do think back and say, damn, I should have got that female's number. The one in the back. The one in the front was fat. So I don't go for no fat bitches. But the one in the back, she was cute. I could peep because I got great vision. Oh, yeah, she cute. I should have went up there and, did my big one. But at the time, I didn't want to, so I didn't. I just gave my heart. I said thank you, and I went to my car. The biggest thing is you knowing to yourself, hey, I got this shit on. I don't need anybody else to give me my validation. I don't need external validation, because when you need external validation, you're always going to be fishing for it. No, that validation, it comes from within. And that, when it comes from within, it exerts externally. Because that's your energy. That's your essence. I got that shit on. I know I got that shit on. I don't need no compliments. I know I'm the shit. And I know you smell it. Smell good, don't it? Oh yeah, that's me. That's the shit I got on.
Whether I'm wearing my loungewear or whether I'm wearing my everyday clothes, I like to look the ultimate best that I possibly can. Because how you look will grant you certain opportunities. And I promise you guys, I have gotten opportunities just by at least looking like I care when I step outside.
No, oh God. And even when I deliver with Uber Eats, I have that shit on. She's not wrong. I have that shit on. When I tell you, y'all, I believe that I get so many tips and I get so many like smiles and everything, not just because of how I am, because I'm a good person and I'm very respectful. Because I have that shit on, I dress like a boss, because I'm whipping around. This is not a job for me, as in like when I'm delivering Uber Eats. I'm doing this, yes, I'm making money, but I'm a boss. Like I drive around, I'm a boss. I do whatever I want. I can stop when I want to. I just love money. I'm gonna stop when I want to. But me going into different restaurants dressed like how I am, oh yeah, I be getting them stares. I be getting them smiles, and shit, beautiful pearly whites, and then my dreads flowing, and my big looking like Black Jesus out here just stunting on them. Oh yeah, you can definitely do that too, and you will. You definitely can. You will do that shit. You just gotta see it for yourself. Talk to yourself. Part of my rising routine is me thanking God, my benevolent ancestors, and thanking myself and telling myself I love myself every day and giving me a fucking hug. Make that a part of your rising routine.
And even when I'm in the house, I am a pajamaholic and I get all my pajamas, guys, for cheap. I go to TJ Maxx, I go to Marshall's, and I get the cutest matching pajama sets. Even Shein has
I'm running out of scotch on these a little bit more.
You can wear, and it doesn't have to revolve around a man. People are always like, oh, wear pajama sets to feel sexy for your man. How about feel sexy for you? So I like to wear pajama sets, matching pajama sets are just really cute, pink and frilly and just adorable pajama sets because it makes me feel happy. It makes...
Hey, she just said her big one. External validation. Don't do it for external validation. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Your girl, your man's is gonna love it. I promise you. You love it, they love it. I swear to God. Now, when I be in a crib, I be wearing whatever, because it's my crib. I do whatever. Y'all see me when I've been out on, when I come on stream, I just have my fucking black white beater on. I have my pajama pants on and shit like that. My socks, my toes out and shit. But that's what I like to wear because it's the comfort of my crib. Now, do I wear matching sets? No, I don't. In the crib, no. It's time I have my shirt off. It's time I'm walking around in my underwear. It's my crib. I do what the fuck I want in my crib. The biggest thing is what she said. Do it for your fucking self. Don't worry about what everybody else wants. Don't worry about it because guess what? There are times that your female, well, I can't even say your female, but really when it talks to your, I'm gonna talk to the ladies with this one. There's gonna be times your man's gonna be like some, hey, like you should wear some shit for me, like, but that's on a lingerie sense. That is on a lingerie type of timing. So in that case, yes. When it comes to lingerie and sexy time, definitely wear that lingerie, like sexy time type of fit for your mans when he asks for it. But when it comes to like just y'all lounging around and you lounging around, wear what you want to wear. What makes you feel pretty? What makes you feel uncomfortable? I'm pretty. Well, I'm a bad bitch. Yes, do that shit. For men gonna wear what we want in our crib. I ain't gonna cap. We don't give a fuck about matching sets. Shit, I got my robe. I got my, hey, nigga, I'm just out here. I'm bobbing. Now, if a female's over, I ain't gonna lie. If a female's over, I'll just have my shirt off and have some pants or whatever. Or I'll just have some type of shirt on. It'll still match though. Like if a female's over and I just, we having like a pajama jammy jam or some shit like that, I'll wear I'll make sure it matches. I'll just make sure it matches, if this is our first time over. Just to kind of be presentable in my house. It really don't matter, but it does matter to me. I'm not even gonna cap. It does matter. Official Gambling Cat, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it, brother. I didn't peep it earlier, and I apologize, but I really do. I thank you. I thank you for the follow, brother. I love you. Welcome to the family. But yes, when you are wearing shit in your house, when it comes to, your comfort shit, wear that shit. Females, wear what you want to wear. If you want to feel pretty, wear your matching sets, definitely do that. When it comes to sexy time, shit, lingerie, that's when you ask the man, hey, or your man will say, hey, wear this. Man, I have yet to have a bitch. Nah, we'll keep it going. I have yet to have a bitch wear lingerie for me before sexy time. Now, there was a time where a female was asking me, hey, like, what type of lingerie you think, would be cute? And she sent something to me. I was like, hey, wear that one. Get that one. Get that one. She never got it. And I'm pissed. But guess what? My wife gonna have lingerie. Trust me, she gonna have lingerie.
Me feel more confident, and it helps to get me out of a funk if I am in a funk. But also feeling good isn't just how you look, it's also how you smell. And that's why I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Scentbird. So you guys, I just got back from date night, and let me tell you, this man was fawning all over me based off the scent I was wearing.
Date night? People allowed to date. You're allowed to date.
14 Isola. Fingers crossed I'm pronouncing that correctly because this smells so freaking good. I am not shocked that he was in every single room I am in. I am never the person.
Now, we already did scent. But one thing I can say, a lot of these, bruh, I really do have the fucking sauce when it comes to this because Scentbird, when I told you about Tisha, when I was looking at Tisha Man's fashion show like that back in 2018, 2019, I was using Scentbird. I was using that. Like I was using that. The stuff that people are getting onto now, like Stitch Fix and shit like that, and everything. Fucking Menlo House, the Republic, New Republic. Because those shoes, the ones with like Converse, those are New Republics. I've been on that. Like that's how you know I was doing research. A lot of this shit I have in my crib, I have Menlo House, Alfred Eden. Like I be wearing and using shit that nobody knows about. That's what also gives you the confidence because you know that no one else has this shit. It's a hidden gem and it's inexpensive. The biggest thing is it's inexpensive. I wear shit that nobody else wears and I rock it because I know that I'm wearing this shit. Nobody else has this shit. Oh, where you get that from? I got this from this. I ain't gonna gatekeep. Most of the time I will, but I ain't gonna gatekeep. But I rock this shit. Nobody else can ever rock it. I got 2 hats from fucking TikTok. I got this hat from TikTok Shop. I got 3 hats from technically 4. I have the coonskin hat. It doesn't fit my head. And I just gotta find the right time to rock it. I just don't know when. Maybe being out in the snow is the right time to rock it. I don't know. It's just up in my closet. But those are very inexpensive off of TikTok Shop. And you know how many times that people have been saying, mostly females, they've been like, I'm gonna take that hat from you. I'm gonna take it from you. I like that hat. Oh, I love it, man. Always from the females. I don't want the niggas to say, well, the niggas, I'll be like, hey, I fuck with your fit. I appreciate it, thank you. But don't be going ahead and being specific. Oh, I like that. I like that. I mean, I don't really know give a fuck. What am I saying? But most of the females that be saying like, hey, I'm gonna take that jacket or I'm gonna take that hat. And I tell them, first of all, you can't have this. It's mine. And also, motherfuckers can go ahead and try to take it anyway. But you won't be able to rock it like me. That's why you fuck with it. You won't be able to rock it like me. That's why you fuck with it. Literally. And people, you can call it being arrogant, being cocky. No, it's being for real and confident. Yeah, I'm like that.
That is hushed in the corner or just quiet and doesn't share my thoughts. When I go to networking events, when I go to influencer events, I always make sure my voice is heard and you know who I am. When I step into a room, I have my back straight, my head held up high, my cutest outfit on that I put together. I love to look and pay to play. I think moving slower, not rushing, taking up space in a room, letting people know that you're there is crucial to feeling more confident. And do not be afraid of eye contact. Look every person in their eyes. People can always tell when someone isn't confident because they kind of look around and they don't like to look in your face. Yeah, no, I'm going to look you right in your eye. And if you're on a date, okay, I'll say this much. I learned this on TikTok, believe it or not. It's called the triangle method. So basically you look at a man's face or a woman if you like to date women, and you look at their eye, mouth, eye. So you kind of look at them like this while you're talking to them. And it's kind of like a way to show that you're interested, and it might make that man a little bit nervous. That is my secret weapon. I hope any man that I'm dating isn't seeing this because I do that a lot. Apparently it's...
Hey, I do my research. This is my research. And y'all are seeing it like because I'm streaming it. But I don't watch her like off of outside of the stream. I don't. I generally don't because these are genuine reactions and genuine words I'm saying at the moment. I don't watch her because she makes female content. As you can see, this is for females. But one thing I can say, what she said about the eye contact, yes. Eye contact is very important, but I feel like people need to be more specific when it comes to eye contact because a lot of people think that, all right, make eye contact. People think, all right, eye contact, stare at you in your eyes to your soul. Do that. No, that's weird. Natural eye contact. And I'm about to break it down to you, right? and I'm about to go full screen on this because y'all need to see this. When it comes to eye contact, one of the things I do when we're having a conversation, as in like a male or a female, the other individual who is talking, I look into their eyes to ensure that they understand that, hey, I'm picking up what you're putting out. I'm receiving the information that you're telling. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm locked in like this. Yeah, I get it. I totally understand. Man, fuck that bitch ass nigga. Oh, that nigga act like a bitch. I get it. He insecure. Oh, he wanted you to. Man, he need to be a man and go ahead and step up, or he needed to, or whatever. But then, when it comes to your conversation, this is how I do it. Because I have a whole lot to say, but I have to formulate it to where it makes sense to my particular audience. Right? So, when I respond, I look in the eye, yeah, I receive what you said, and go into conversation. I will go ahead and I'll go back and or sometimes I'll look down. Or sometimes I'll look all over the place. Not really look all over the place, but I have to focus myself on something to where I can go ahead and get my point across. But if it's like just a hello or a goodbye or something like a niceties, or you just have like a little nice conversation or light, like, yeah, just go ahead, eye contact. Yeah, I do this, but even in little conversations, I'll still be wandering off because I still gotta think. I still gotta go ahead and collect my thoughts and make sure I'm formulating it. And I think like, this is what I do, and and okay, yeah. Oh yeah, what is it? Like how how I be talking to y'all, like on the tip of my tongue, shit. Like if I don't, if I'm thinking of something but I can't put my name on something, it's the tip of my tongue thing. I forgot what it's called. I don't want to say syndrome because it's not syndrome. It's the tip of the tongue. It's not paradox. I'll figure it out later. But if I'm thinking of something, I have to. Oh man, what is it? Oh fuck, what is it? I got it. But I'm still looking at them as they're. I'm still looking at the individual as I'm talking to them. But it's times where I glance off, and the glance off for me, that's how I think. But for you use that as an excuse to, if it gets too uncomfortable. Okay, yeah, I did, and glance back at them. That's a good night. That's a nice practice. Like when you're having conversations, you ain't always gotta like have your eyes like glued to them. Yeah, I'm doing this, because then you just look like a robot. And you have no emotion. Be confident, be genuine in yourself to where it's like, all right, I'm gonna look at her. Don't like give you a time frame, but like when you're ready to go ahead and shift your eyes. Move, glance, move. Oh yeah, I've been thinking about this, and oh yeah, I forgot about this and everything, and and. So eye contact is good. The biggest thing on eye contact, what I'm sharing to you, ensure that when they are talking, because here's the thing, one of the things you'll notice is that the eye contact on both sides is the same. Like how I'm explaining to you how I talk to the individual with the eye contact, it's the same on the other side too. I'm not the only one that's eye contact who's looking off when I need to think about or formulate what I'm trying to say. And I'll even say to the female or the individual I'm talking to, hold on, I'm trying to formulate it, and I close my eyes. Hold on, I'm trying to formulate it in a way to where I can say it to where you can understand, where it's understandable. I'll say that. The biggest thing is you can't have no type of honestly, just be yourself. You can't be scared. The biggest thing is you can't be scared. Be you when it comes to a conversation. If you need to say it, say I need to talk this out to myself, or I need to go ahead and, or if I'm pausing in a conversation, I'm just gotta formulate it to where say that. Just let them know how you say it, because they can't. I mean, most people ain't tapped in, but they can't think. They can't read what you're thinking. I can. Like when a female tells me, "Hey, if I don't say anything, that's because I'm trying to formulate or take in what you said." Oh yeah, I understand that. I do that same thing, so it's cool. But what you'll notice is when you're trying to have eye contact when somebody else is talking, especially a female, they'll look around or they'll do the same thing you do. I've noticed that. So all you have to do is just show that you're being attentive by just be locking eyes, good conversation, da da da. When it gets deep, and a deep thing, sometimes you can't look at somebody's eyes when you're going deep because you really got to tap into yourself to get like deep and explain what you're trying to explain. I'm not even just talking about on a personal level. I'm talking about just shit that you've analyzed, that you've learned over the years and experiences that you've been through and you formulate. There's times you got to go ahead and lock in. You can't concentrate on the eyes because if you psych yourself out by, all right, I gotta look in their eyes and make sure that I'm doing this, you miss the whole thing. You're not paying attention to what they're saying. You're paying attention to, oh, I gotta do this because I gotta make sure that she understands that I'm paying attention. No, she understands you paying attention by you being attentive and paying attention and how you respond. You taking it in. You being yourself. You in a regular conversation. You being a conversationalist. Me, I'm a conversationalist, so I say everything out. You know how I know I'm a conversationalist? How you know I'm a conversationalist? A lot of people think I'm gonna say, cause I can have cause I'm able to talk to you and I'm not talking to nobody. Nobody's responding. No, that's a byproduct. I talk to myself. Outside of this, in my mind, outside, and I talk to God. And I also receive and I pay attention. I'm analytical. I look at confirmations. I pay attention to that. So that's how you are able to go ahead and be a great conversationalist. You talk to yourself, but also you pay attention. And you go back to different conversations and you just remember. I have a very good memory. I have a great memory. And I go back and I analyze that. So yeah, see, I'm giving y'all a motherfucking game, man. Oh God, man. Hey, shout out to my God, my benevolent ancestors, because they're the ones that granted me with this gift, so I can give nothing but high praise to God, Yahweh, my benevolent ancestors. I can do nothing that they blessed me and blessed me with these my attributes. I did not mean to do that. I thought the mouse on the other side.
Meant to kind of seduce a man. That's not my intention, but I love to show that I am looking at you, I'm locked in, and I'm hearing what you say, and you see that I'm not scared to look you in the eye because I am here and you gonna see me today. Speak to any and everybody. You never know who is in that room. When I go on my walks, I literally make eye contact. I smile in their face. I say good morning. I say good afternoon. And it's also important, especially when you're on walks, because God forbid something happens to you, people will remember your face and remember, hey, that girl's the one that said good morning to me. That girl looked at me. Because most people aren't looking at you in your eye when they're on walks or when they're out and about. Make sure people
actually try to avoid eye contact.
To anybody, like I said, you never know who
be respectful.
There can be somebody incredibly important there. Even if you're just sitting at the bar and you're talking to the man next to you, they don't have to look like Drake or Lil Baby or Kim Kardashian for them to be important. Honestly, the most important people sometimes don't even show too much. And even if it's
billionaires,
it doesn't turn into anything, it's great practice to be able to build rapport and be able to speak eloquently and hold conversation in any room.
Now, this is what I can't say about that, because she's talking to females. Because females, when they be in their own thing, they feel like they have to have a stink face to where like nigga, I don't want to talk to you. I'm here by myself. I'm here by my own da. For this, I applaud Tony Brienne for saying this, because I believe that most females, if they don't want to be bothered, you can have a conversation and say, hey, look, I'm just here by myself. I don't want to really be bothered. You can just say that. But a lot of females, they feel like, because I don't want to get too ahead of myself. See how I'm saying that? See how I just explained? I don't want to get too ahead of myself so I can backtrack, because I was about to switch and go off topics. That's how you do it. Like, peep game, like how I'm streaming, how I'm talking to y'all, that's literally how I talk, like any person. females feel that they have to have a stank face or feel like they have to do some type of thing to where they are showing that they don't want to be bothered by being rude to get their point across. Because men, this goes so deep. Men believe that women's no is all right, keep going. But that also goes for because women has said no means nah, keep on going. And y'all know what I'm talking about with sex. When females say, hey, I'm not, we're not doing anything tonight, right? And that's a test. It's either you go, man, what the fuck are you talking about? Da, 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 and that turns them off. Or you be like, shit, you thought you were gonna get on my goodies? I ain't doing nothing with you. I don't even know why you even thought about it. You so sexual. Look at your horny ass. Like playing, like giving that tit for tat. Like it's tennis. It's tennis going back and forth. Or when females, in the bed and they say we ain't doing nothing, they scooch back. You know that little butt scooch, the little the feeling what you got. You're not doing anything tonight. Yeah. Shit, I ain't never said we was doing anything. I'm trying to get to know you, so whatever happens, happens. I wasn't planning on doing nothing with you. But then they in your bed, and then y'all just cuddling, do that little butt scooch. Yeah. But how women, they would say, no, even though I said no the first time, that means like you don't stop, you keep going. But men took that and went in their own way, which you're like, no, bro, like you can't. And now females are pissed because the Me Too movement and all the sexual assault allegations and everything, how men are actually like, oh, we're not doing nothing. Okay, cool. They go and tell their homegirls, oh, what happened? Did you hit? Nah. I said we ain't doing anything. He said okay, and ain't nothing happened. Well, bitch, what the fuck do you expect? Like, you said no. And all this shit going on, I'm not going, you said no. No means no, right? No means no. No means no. Like, ain't no means no. And guess what? I'm not trying to have you, we both know it's consensual. Say like, hey, I know the game, and I know what you're trying to do. Hey, it's gonna happen, but you gotta say that because you don't want to seem like a hoe. But then after that, you don't like me, and then you go ahead and say, "Oh, well, I said no, and he ended up doing it anyway." Nah, like it ain't gonna happen. No means no. That's that survival mode shit. Anywho. Oh fuck, I forgot how we got on this topic. Shit. I gotta reel back in. I'm gonna reel back in, right? I'm gonna rewind the video and make sure that, because I know
the most important people sometimes don't even show too much. And even if it's absolutely nothing, it doesn't turn into anything. It's great practice to be able to build rapport and be able to speak eloquently and hold conversation in any that said good morning to me. That girl looked at me, because most people aren't looking at you in your eye when they're on walks or when they're at.
Oh yeah, yes. I don't know how we got off on that tangent. I'm sure it's gonna come back to me, but when it comes to that, yeah, a lot of people, they not gonna look at you when it comes to saying what's up. This fucking, I got so much hair, bro. I don't even know where the hair be coming from, bro. Yeah. Be it's all about being kind and being respectful. Even when people ain't gonna say nothing back. Like there's times where like I say, hey, have a great day. Like today, I was delivering Uber Eats and I dropped it off at the door, and I as I was walking back to the car, the people, they came and grabbed their shit, and I was like, hey, have a great day, and they didn't respond back. My mom said, okay, you don't respond back, fucking bitch. And I was like, maybe they definitely heard me. But fuck it, I go about my day. But I know that I was still respectful, and I still said, hey, I still did the niceties and was respectful. Definitely do that. Like yesterday, man, I don't feel like I'll be going out my way, because I don't. I just am very aware and observant. I was in a restaurant, and there was a lady who came in with her baby, and she was waiting on her order, and she was the only one. She didn't have anybody else with her, so she had the baby and she had the order, and so she had to wait for a little bit, and she was down, on her knees playing with her baby and da da da. And she got up, she's like, "Oh man, it's hard being on the knees and getting up and everything." I was like, "Hey, like, do you want to sit down or anything?" And she's like, "No, I'm good. I was just saying that, just bending down for a little bit and playing with the baby it's a lot on my knees." I'm like, "Oh, I understand. Okay, cool." She got her order, and so when she was getting her order and paying for it, I made sure I got ready. I got up, I opened the door for her. That's my gentleman ways, but that's also being nice. That's being aware of, like, hey, it's going to be hard for her to get out that door. It's going to be very difficult to me. Like, it's like, because she got a baby in her hand and she also got that. I don't want her to put the food on a baby and then have to, it's too much. Let me go ahead and help her out. Because also, selfishly, I think about it. I'm selfish. I'm selfishly selfless. Yes, I'm selfishly selfish to where it's like, for me, if I had a kid and I had that, I would want somebody to open my door. So let me go ahead and do this for that individual. And you never know what a smile or a, "Hey, how you doing?" could do. Oh, yes, that's how we got to it. I know how to get it back. When it comes to females, and them not being Tony Brienne telling them to smile and talk to people and everything. I was saying that females would use the aggression in their face or just ignoring people to express how they don't want to be bothered with. When and really how they could do it, just say, "Hey, I don't want to be bothered with." But it's because of the shit that I just explained. They feel like they got to go to this aggressive type of thing where it's you don't have to do that. You don't. Now, on the men's side, when it comes to if you're out and about, speaking to people, yes, you should. Say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" But that's only if, like, when you are in a environment or, like, I want to say this right, because anytime I go out to, like, the bars and shit like that, I just be in my own wave. And now, I don't go up and talk to people. I don't. But that's not saying that I'm not trying to talk to people. I just go there because I want to be there for myself. But people come up and talk to me. That's the difference. Now, the thing is, people come up and talk to me. Hey, I engage in a conversation. I'm very respectful. But also, I'm like, hey, like, I really don't want to, if it's a nigga, I don't want to talk. Unless, like, we have some common interest, or there's something where I'm like, yeah, like, I feel like we can definitely link up, or we can definitely do some shit to where, like, it'll better both of our brands. But if it's a drunk nigga, like, talking to me, or a drunk white boy talking to me, like, bro, all right, I smell your fucking Corona breath and shit like that. Like, bro, I'm just sitting here trying to watch the waiting to exhale. Like, I'm not trying to be talking to you all night, bro. Like, nah, I'm just here to enjoy my wine and shit like that. But I'm still respectful when it comes to that. But she's referring to when people come up to you. Like, when people come up to you guys, like, bro, chop it up, talk to them. And there's times where, like, I go out, even, like, me being there for myself, I'll still, if a person were to come up, not even talk to me, but just be in my general area, I'll be respectful and I'll speak, and I just chop it up with them. And those are, like, the best conversations, because honestly, with me, I be putting insight on people's lives. I be influencing people's lives for the better. And that's no cap. That's being generally for real. But that's I'm giving all glory and praise to Yahweh, God, and my benevolent ancestors, because they help me out. They allow me to do that. They are pushing the info and pushing the codes to me, through me, to where I can go to speaking. I know that when I talk to people, it's for a reason. I know that I influence people to be happier and do better and think about shit. Think about things that they didn't normally think about or get out of their head. So yes, when it comes to when you're doing your own thing, be open to talk to people. That's how she should have said it. Be open to talk to people, but if you are just there catching a vibe, catch a vibe, be in your own essence, but also be open to talk to people. As in, not saying go out and do hey, say hey. I'm not saying that. Go at your own pace. But if somebody wants to come up and talk to you, engage in that conversation for a little bit. But then when you're done, when you're like not engaged, don't sit there and be there like awkward, like, oh, okay, it's awkward silence. No, I guess hey, it was great talking to you. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do my own thing. Or those people just leave. It's just gonna happen. It's just how it's gonna be. But yeah.
Out and about. Make sure people see you. And then as for speaking to anybody, like I said, you never know who is there. There can be somebody incredibly important there. Even if you're just sitting at the bar and you're talking to the man next to you. They don't have to look like Drake or Lil Baby or Kim Kardashian for them to be important. Honestly, the most important people sometimes don't even show too much. And
if a nigga try to talk to me look like Kim Kardashian, it's curtains. I'm moving. I'm not even moving. I'm closing out my tab and I'm leaving. Not saying nothing. Hey, cool. Have a great day. But I can't look. I wouldn't lie because I'm not lying in this statement, but I'm not even saying.
Even if it's absolutely nothing, it doesn't turn into anything. It's great practice to be able to build rapport and be able to speak eloquently and hold conversation in any room. And even if you're not first to speak, because some people like to sit back and listen and see what people say, at least make sure you're memorable. Take whatever other people said and use it and make it sound 10 times better. I promise you it works like a charm every time. And I actually...
Oh, she talking about regurgitating, putting it in your own words, paraphrasing. That's what it is. She talking about paraphrasing, in which, yes, to a degree, I agree, but also I would say with that, really take what they're saying in and pick the things that you want that resonate with you, and then formulate it to what you got going on, but also how you think. Because if you just say it verbatim of what they said, or take the little bits and pieces out they said and regurgitate it, people gonna say, "Oh yeah, you didn't formulate that. You're just repeating what somebody else said." So yes, paraphrase, but also paraphrase, put it in your own words, but also put in your own personality to it, put in your own spirit into it.
Like to say something differently than what people say. Hence why when I go into certain rooms, I love saying I'm a commentary creator. I love saying, oh, I do more sit-down talk videos. Now, I will be starting to vlog as well, but I love that people know that I can speak. I know how to speak on camera for a long period of time. I know how to hold a conversation. It brings something different versus the traditional things that a lot of content creators do, which is vlog and do like, oh, aesthetic type videos, which I also love to watch, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love to watch those videos too, but it makes me stand out. And it's always impressive to people. So think of something that makes
it's very impressive to people it's very impressive to people to be able to hold I can't say hold a conversation because that is just borderline. Being a conversationalist is very impressive to people because not a lot of people know how to hold a conversation. A lot of people, you know what? A lot of people know how to hold a conversation. A lot of people don't know how to engage in a conversation. That's it. Thank you to my God, Yahweh, my benevolent ancestor. A lot of people don't know how to engage in conversations. That's the biggest thing. Because people just want to listen to respond. That's how a lot of conversations go. Being a conversationalist is listening, taking in what they said, analyzing it, being able to paraphrase and show that you understand by also show that you understand what they said by giving it back to them, but also putting in your own experience. Even if you don't have a similar experience, just being able to say, I understand because and analyzing, what that individual did was da da da, or that whole situation was da da da, and shit, how I would have done it, or how I would have. That's engaging conversation. So yes, I definitely agree.
Utilize that to give yourself more power. I promise you, it's going to really add to your confidence levels. Number 3, I stopped over explaining and stopped chasing validation. I no longer force people to understand me. If you don't like me, or if you feel as if I'm not your cup of tea, that's okay. I'm just not your cup of tea. I'm not going to force someone to see the value in me.
And I don't even drink tea.
Know that I am the prize. I'm never doing that ever again, okay? And a lot of that came from me dating. I felt as if with some men that weren't even on my level, I was like trying to show them, like, what do you mean you don't want to talk to me? What do you mean you're not texting me back? Do you see who I am? Do you see what I do? Do you see how I carry myself? Do you see the family I come from? No, you don't have to prove anything. I just sit back and observe, okay? I don't care. I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to try to make you see the value of me. I know what I carry. I know what values I hold, and the right person will see that without me having to over-explain that, okay?
Facts.
Period, point.
Facts.
And when I say I don't force people to understand me, that's not me saying that I don't believe in self-improvement. I feel as if we are growing every single day. But if you feel like somebody is constantly picking you apart, then tell them to leave. You're just not that person's cup of tea, and that is okay. You should never have to force someone to love you or care about you.
Facts.
And other forms of this is understanding that no is a full sentence. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. And of course, there is some nuance to this, because I do believe that there are some things that you don't want to do that you should do, but I'm talking about things that really overstep your core values of who you are and what you believe in. If you don't want to go to this particular party because you just don't think that's your crowd, don't go. Who cares if people think you're better than? No, I just said that's not for me, and no is a full sentence. I'm not going to explain to you like, oh, I'm not bougie, or oh, I don't think I'm all that. If you think that, then that's what you think. That's okay. You know what you represent. You know what rooms you belong in, and I think you should stick to that. I am who I am. If you don't like me, that's on you. I am not auditioning for someone else's approval. Period, point blank. Number 4.
Now, you already know. I've already told y'all. Don't seek external validation. But she hit me to the core when she said, I'm tired. Don't people please. I'm tired of explaining myself to people who don't value me. That's a huge thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why? Who am I to explain to you why you should love me? I do this. I do that. I do that. Why don't you love me? No. 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 Hold on. Cause we about to get in some real shit. Let's see if my nigga pick up. Shit. What the heck? Okay, man. Because we about to get into some real shit. My dog, my brother. Oh, don't tell me you outside in the snow.
I mean, using context clues.
Oh God. Hey.
I'm definitely not in the house.
That is fact. Hey, I was just saying on stream that it ain't snowing as hard as it's supposed to. It said it's supposed to snow fucking at 10 a.m. and I woke up at 2 and that shit.
It was supposed to be snowing all day. This shit didn't initially start till like 6, and even then it was flurries. The worst part about all this is it's just a little icy on the roads, and that's really it. It's just a little bit slippery. It's kind of cold out here, but it's fucking winter, you know. I feel like if niggas ain't prepared for this, then they shouldn't be outside at all.
Hey, they really shouldn't be outside at all. Niggas can't even drive, even when it's on regular, a perfect sunny day.
Drive with no ice on the ground, so I'm actually very glad that I can sit here and just like it's been a nice peaceful drive. Like
I already know.
I was having fun with the shit. I was drifting and all that. Like I was in a cul-de-sac. I drifted through the cul-de-sac and all that. I had did it like twice, like 2 turns. And on that second turn, I almost took out a mailbox. So I was like, all right, let me stop.
Okay. Oh God. All right, cuz. I called you because I'm reacting to this video about self-confidence, right? And this shit, the shit that she just said just hit me, and I want to hear I want you to go ahead and formulate and say some shit to where I know you can go ahead and formulated to where it can go ahead and hold on. Let me get back because I'm trying to formulate what I'm trying to say to explain to you what I'm trying to say. Essentially, what she said was, stop trying to explain to people how you love and why you love, and just do what you do, and just don't explain yourself to people. Don't explain yourself to the people who you're trying to date on how you love and everything, right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Maybe? I'm confused. Are you asking me a question or are you telling me a statement?
Okay. I want to hear your views on this, right? And so what she said was, stop getting external validations, and how she framed it was in a form of relationships, because she said that, hey, when I used to date these men, they would come at me, and she said she would combat it with, I don't want to say combat it, but she would explain like how she would love and expect them to understand be uh and be like willing to go ahead and understand her, essentially essentially trying to explain her love to where like people could understand her. And she was saying like, don't do that, don't be going for excess evaluation.
I kind of that already kind of makes sense, because you should never have to explain, like, shit that's understood don't need to be explained.
Exactly.
So if you are a very loving person, a very kind person, like already before we even get into the logistics of us being in a relationship or situationship, whatever it is, I feel like you shouldn't have to explain anything. It should all go without saying. If you have to explain it, I feel like at that point, that's when it becomes like you're trying to force it, or you're trying to convince yourself that this is the actual narrative of what's going on. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel, at least. Because I've been in a cycle where I felt that I've had to explain to it, where I felt I've had to explain myself until I healed and realized I don't have to explain shit.
Exactly.
If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. If
Literally.
you don't, we're not aligned. So I'm not going to force it.
Hold on. Run that shit back and say that shit again, cuz.
If you get it, you get it. If you don't, we're not aligned, because I'm not going to force it.
Yeah, that's why I called my nigga, bro. On God, I told you gonna spit some shit, nigga. Hey, keep it going, cuz. On God.
Like, that's just how it go, though. Like, that's real shit. Like, I was honestly just thinking about, like, me being by myself and, like, me, like, not having that significant other. But then I also realized when I did have that significant other, it would feed my flesh.
Mm-hmm.
The fantasy of it, the idea of it was nice, and I could, go to sleep off that. But then when I actually woke up and realized, okay, what are we doing in this relationship other than just putting our own traumas onto each other? That's when I had to realize we're just putting our own fucking traumas onto each other. And it's not a real relationship. It's just a trauma bond. So then I was like, well, why does my brain want that? Knowing that I know what the fuck it is, why does my brain yearn for that? And then I realized my brain isn't yearning for that. It's just that is the last version that I've made myself comfortable with. There was a part of me that thought that was the only thing that I was capable of receiving, until I realized, no, I'm capable of receiving the love that I give. And the love that I give is over the fucking top. Which I don't find a problem with. And to continue to rant, people be saying, yo, love, you should never love over the top, and you should never do too much, and you should always, be kind of reserved.
Man, fuck that.
Fuck that. I'm finna love you hard as shit, because that's why I was put on this earth. I was put on this earth to love.
Literally.
So I'm finna love you as much as I love myself, if the situation's warranted. I love myself hella. Hey,
cuz, being selfishly selfless. I love myself so much, my shit overflows to you.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Literally.
I'm supposed to fill my cup so much that everybody around me gets the overflow.
Literally.
Because I can't give if my cup ain't full?
Exactly.
It would be redundant. Why am I giving somebody something out of a cup that's not even full?
And also this too, like when I said being selfishly selfless, I'm looking at that individual who is my partner as me. I want this love. So if I want this love, why wouldn't I give this individual the love that I want, that I'm giving out? I have all this love. Why am I not giving that individual that?
I hear what you're saying.
Now it comes in different forms. It comes in different forms, fonts, and shit like that. But in the general statement, I got so much love. Yes, I'm gonna give it to you, but are you willing to receive it?
My fault. Say that last part again. I just connected you to it.
No, you good. It comes in different forms, shapes, and fonts. I'm giving you all this love. How are you to receive it? And how are you going to use it? How are you going to use it? How are you going to...
That's the thing. That is the kicker. Mm-hmm. We can't tell or we can't predict how anybody is going to receive your love.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We can never predict that. We can never control that.
And
what gets fucked up is some people, they'll realize that. They drive a little bit too slow. I know it's high school now. But they'll realize that and then continue to play the victim and be like, oh, well, I loved you so much, so that's why you should at least be able to do this for me. No.
It's always materialistic.
Exactly. If you were really paying attention to me and not just to you, you would know and understand, yes, the love that you give is great. But if you knew me and who I was, you would know that I don't have experience with love like that. Mm-hmm. So you have to ease me into it. If you really care for me, you got to ease me into the love you give. You can't just throw it all at me, because if I just recently experienced a love bomb, it's all going to seem the same to me. Mm-hmm. Until that veil is lifted. Mm-hmm. Like, people be forgetting, everybody has trauma from different things.
Yep.
So you can't just force an idea onto somebody just because you have noticed that it's changed you since you realized it, if that makes sense.
Yes, it definitely does. And also, because I love that you said that, because you said that your example of, yeah, you don't love bomb me, but I don't see nothing, because I don't see anything until the veil is lifted. And the thing is...
No.
All right, go ahead.
Real niggas see it all. Real niggas see it before the veil is lifted. The veil being lifted is for the side that is projecting that love.
No. I know. That's what I was coming at.
Okay, go ahead.
So the biggest thing is you have to be willing. You have to be willing to lift that veil.
Nigga, don't get it in front of me. I just went to this side to get my... Bro, he just pissed me off. That's stupid as shit. I want the stove. Like, I literally just got from behind you to get the stove out of my fucking face.
Niggas be retarded. Niggas be retarded.
I gotta get back home.
You have to be willing. You have to choose to lift that veil, but people don't want it. Those individuals who we are speaking about are uncomfortable lifting that veil because that shows their inner traumas, their inner truths that they don't want to face.
And take it a step further. Some niggas have no idea that other people can see through the veil regardless of how hard they try to hide it. So that realization that they can't hide behind this wall or this idea of who they think they are, person sees freedom is carrying them. So they they'll either take that idea and they'll either...
Can't really hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, kind of.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It ain't no lanes, just vibes out this bitch right now.
Shit on God.
But, what was I saying?
You're saying that there's other people who see the veil of other people and they're able to peep through that other than you.
Yes. There are people that see through the veil, and some people are so ignorant and stuck in their own ways that they believe that others can't see through their veil and that they've put up the best mask ever, just because they can hardly find themselves through their mask anymore. So they project that inside feeling outward. Ooh.
And then also
not realizing that niggas like me, niggas like you, can literally look at that and see how it would unfold, regardless of what choice you make. Like if I make the choice to stay with you, I know that there's gonna be more work trying to get you to love yourself than it is. Oh shit! It's gonna be more work for me to get you to love yourself. Then it I don't know how I'm trying to say this, but essentially it wouldn't make fucking sense for me to put all this effort in just to get you to love yourself.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, once you get to that point to where you genuinely love yourself for who you are and whatnot, you're gonna realize, wait a minute, I made this choice out of fear. This ain't who I truly want. So now you about to leave this person who invested all their time and energy into you because this isn't who you truly want. Not realizing that you only got with this person because you didn't know who you truly were.
And that individual who saw that and who was like, you know what, let me go ahead and...
Vibes. I'm listening.
Oh God, shit! Oh God, I've been peeping out the window. I've been peeping out that shit too. I ain't gonna care. It's the vibes. Kind of on a trip right now.
She driving that big ass truck. I know that's her husband.
But the individual who's peeping through the veil, there's two type of individuals, right? There's individuals who see and peep through the veil, who are like, you know what, I see it, but let me see if I can go ahead and at least get you to crack through it to where you can work on yourself. But there's also people who are, oh, I peeped through the veil, so I'm using that to my advantage. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it until I get what I want, and I'm gonna keep using until it's no longer. I don't want to use it no more, right? Now, with the on the first part, right? The individual who was like, you know what, I peeped through the veil, I see it. Let me go ahead and show this individual who they truly are. That individual is they become overworked. They become overworked because they are not only are trying to work on helping the individual who they love to see who they truly are, but they're also working on themselves to where by the time that individual who they're helping to work on themselves come to Jesus moment or come to find themselves, that individual who helped out is like, bro, I'm all out. Like I can't, I'm empty because of the energy I gave to you willingly because I love you because of my emotion.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Shit, I have too, brother.
Like I just recently realized that from being on the side that kind of is more painful. But once I realized that I lost myself because I was trying to find. No, once I realized that I had lost myself or I was losing myself because I was searching for a love that that person could not, like that person was not capable of, that's when I realized, okay, all this shit's my fault. Why am I expecting or even hoping that this person can bring the same type of capacity, has the same type of capacity as me? Because she doesn't. She won't.
You know why? Because she don't even have it for herself. So what makes you think she gonna have it for me? She don't even have it for herself. So it's not an equal exchange.
I don't even think if it's about I don't even think it's that, because having it for yourself doesn't necessarily mean that you will have it for someone else. It's more so like what your thought process behind it is. Like I feel like she was just too selfish. Way too selfish. And you're supposed to be selfish, but not in all situations.
And be selfishly selfless.
Explain that more. Please elaborate more on that. Like I'm trying to understand it using context clues, but I get lost every time.
So what I mean by being selfishly selfless is I understand that, hey, I can go ahead and do the stuff, or as in like I could be there for my family. I could be there for my friends. And I understand. I understand that me being there for my friends and my family with everything that's going on, that drains my energy. And by the time I get back to where I need to be, I'm lost. I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I'm trying to figure out shit for myself, but I can't because I'm too focused on the people around me. Being selfishly selfless is, you know what, I understand that power that I have for my family. I love my family so much. I got to take time for me to make sure that I am whole 100%. Take the time out that I have for myself and do that to where I ground. I do whatever I need to do to make sure I'm over 100% to where the extra, the overflow, that's where it goes to the people I love. That's where it goes to the excess energy. I'm not giving y'all 100% because guess what? 100% off a fucking phone battery, it dies. It goes down. It goes down. The one thing you need to do to go ahead and keep it up is recharge it. I have to constantly recharge myself and make sure I recharge myself. That not only, well, let me use this example. When you have your iPhone and you charge it, it only goes to 100%, correct?
Yep.
Right. So
unless you got the optimized battery life on, then it only go to 80.
Either way, the cap is 100%. And that's for iPhone. And so when it comes to phones, all right, you doing all this, you have all these apps open. It's gonna drain your battery. When you're on FaceTime, it's gonna drain your battery faster. So you got apps open as you're fucking FaceTiming. It's gonna drain your battery, right? Now we're gonna switch it.
I just slid up this fucking hill.
Yeah, be careful with that. But let's switch it from iPhones to water. Now, you have a cup. You're filling it. You're filling it with water. Okay, bet. I'm filling it. Okay, I'm rejuvenating myself. I'm doing everything I need to do healthily and making sure that I'm good. And then guess what? When you get to the top, a lot of people like to stop. No, I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep pouring into myself. That overflow, hey, bring some cups to the side of me. Okay, bet. That's filling the other cups. That's you saying, I have so much love for myself, that even when I'm expressing my love for myself, that is going to distribute to the other cups. That's going to fill the other cups. That's being selfishly selfless.
Okay, so just boundaries. That's kind of what I heard.
Yes.
Just having boundaries, so then that way it's like you're not overexerting your energy and you're not allowing others to take advantage of your energy. Damn, it ain't no spots. Yay!
Yes. Not allowing those who are just coming in to take and not give you back your energy. Because I give my own energy, right? You give your own energy, I give my own energy. But there's people who are just coming in to just go ahead and I'm going to take your energy and not do anything. I'm just taking it for myself. Nah, you know what? Right. My boundary is I'm not being with people who just take. The people who I'm around, I'm giving them my energy because I know that it's gonna be a transference of I'm gonna get it back. It may not be at the time I need it, but here's the thing: the time I need it, I don't know when I'll need it because I got my own. They'll know I need it, and they're gonna give it back to me. But I'm giving this out because I know that I'm gonna get it back regardless.
Okay. I want to take this conversation to lab. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can. Man, I've been on the kick for 4 hours now. No, we definitely can. You go and get yourself situated, cuz I'm about to finish reacting to this female or Tony, and let me know when you're ready and we can go ahead and take this shit live, all right?
Shit, I'm ready now, nigga.
Well, nigga, I got. I'm not just gonna stop the reaction because I'll let you know when I'm ready. Then, all right.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna go to the crib, smoke all that. Hurry up, though.
Don't rush me, nigga. All right, I love you. I'll let you know when I'm ready. All right.
All right, I heard you, brother.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
All right.
Yes, sir. That's my nigga, man. See, that's my nigga, man. See, that's why I say you gotta have motherfuckers in your corner like that, to where it's like you can't fail. You never gonna fail, and they always gonna put you on a new different shit. Like I knew to call my brother. I knew to call my brother. That's my fucking brother. That's my fucking dog. So yeah, let's go to 4.
I do not compare myself to others. Since I was a little
Comparison
girl,
is the killer of joy.
That I was different than a lot of people, and people might take that as being cocky or arrogant. And once again, if you think that, that's on you. I know for
that cocky
I'm
word.
not cocky or arrogant. I don't think I'm better than anybody else, but I know Tony is Tony. I am who I am, and I know what I bring to the table, and I know that I'm this amazing.
One thing I can say is that my I don't know how to say it, my ex stepbrother. I don't know how to say it. But I'm gonna say it, my ex stepbrother. He would always say, "You think you better than me, huh?" And I'd just be chilling. I literally just be chilling, just doing my thing. He always would say, "You think you better than me, huh?" And I would say at first when he said, I was like, that would catch me off guard so much. I was like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Where'd you get that from? I'm like, no. And then at a certain point, and when he would say that, I would say, yeah, I do. Now what? He wouldn't say nothing. Every time he would say that, I'll say, yep. So what you gonna do about it? Yep. What you gonna do? You gonna say the same? You gonna elevate? I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't. I am me. I am Nykel McQuarrie. I am who I am supposed to be. Now, if you feel that I feel like I'm better than everybody else, that's a projection on the me that's coming from you because of your insecurities. That's literally what it is. And where you got to fix it in your mind and fix it in your spirit and your heart. I don't believe that I'm better than anybody else. I do believe that I am anointed. I am chosen by God, by Yahweh. I don't believe I'm better than anybody. Because if I believed I was better than anybody and everybody, I wouldn't be respectful. I wouldn't, like how I told y'all, I wouldn't have opened the door for the female who had her baby in the food that she's getting. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have said, hey, I'll give her my seat. I wouldn't move how I move now if I felt like I was better than everybody else. You know what that brings? That brings entitlement. I'm not entitled. I don't feel entitled to anything. I'm blessed and I have utmost gratitude. I tell God every day, my benevolent ancestors every day. I'm sorry, let me say it again. My benevolent ancestors every day, that I am utmost grateful and I have the utmost gratitude for everything I have. My house. I don't feel entitled to have my house and my crib, have my cabinets open. Like I don't feel entitled. This streaming setup, I don't feel entitled to have this. Yahweh God has blessed me with this. I don't deserve to have anything, but I'm blessed and blessed to have this. I don't think I believe I'm not better than anybody. I'm not entitled to have anything in it. I'm not entitled to have anything. I know God is going to bless me, but guess what? I'm not entitled to what God is blessing me with. I'm not. Because I know he can take it away with a fucking snap. And that's on the physical. I'm saying snap is physical because everybody knows that, hey, a snap is quick. It's quick. Take it away like that. I'm honored and I'm blessed that Yahweh God sees me this way to where he knows that, hey, when I bless you, you are going to appreciate this. But guess what? That means I'm putting in the work to show that, hey, when I'm down like this and when I get this, I understand that, yeah, Yahweh did this. Not moving from him. Not moving from him. Because there was an instance of my timing to where I was away from God. Yahweh was never away from me. But I was away from God to where I really didn't talk to him like that because of church trauma. It's literally what it was. Church trauma. I understand that, and I'm working through that. I told you I'm listening to my sermons. I'm getting back in my Bible, doing my morning Freudian slip. My rising rituals. Like God is doing everything in His power, and I trust God. I trust Yahweh with every melanated cell in my body that He got me. I know. Even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's hard, I know Yahweh got me. Going through the trenches, He always had me. He got me through the military. He got me through college. I'm saying He, but Yahweh got me through everything. And at this, I never, like where I'm at right now, I never thought I'd be at this moment. But hey, I'm at it. I can only trust in Yahweh. I'm leaning on Him because I trust Him with my whole heart. Yes, doubt has crept up in my mind, but guess what? Yahweh said, hey, get that shit out of there. Get that shit out of there. Don't do that. Don't do that. I got myself right back on the, you're right. You're right. You're so right. I needed that. So yeah.
Woman full of values, and I know I'm like nobody else. I just don't think anyone is better than me. I don't think I'm better than anybody else once again, but I
get some more scotch.
I'm in my own lane, and I am indeed that girl. Live your life like you are the prize. Live your life like the woman you dream to be. Move with intention, not insecurity.
Yes, move with intention. That's the biggest thing.
1 million followers or 1 million subscribers. Honey, I don't think you're better than me. I don't feel intimidated next to you. I'm not going to go up to you and act like I'm fangirling over you. I don't fangirl over anybody. If Beyonce walked into the room, I'm not fangirling. If she's in my face and sitting next to me, yes, I will give her accolades, but I will never fangirl over anybody. We are all human beings. And once again, I am that girl. I am in my own lane, and you can say, well, you're not Beyonce.
I need to go ahead and close these blinds real quick.
Comparison kills confidence. But when I say staying in your lane and knowing all of your values, knowing your attributes, knowing who you are, the core of who you are, child, it builds confidence. And I promise you, you will thank yourself every single day when you stop comparing yourself to other people. You can be inspired by others, but don't compare yourself to others. There is a huge difference. Number 5. I trust my instincts. The life.
Hold on, what she said? She said comparison is the killer of joy. Oh, that's what it is. Comparison is the killer of joy.
There is a huge you will thank yourself every single day when you stop comparing yourself to other people. You can be inspired by others, but don't compare yourself to others.
Exactly.
There is a huge difference.
Yes.
Number 5. I trust my instincts. The life I am currently living right now is due to me trusting myself. My mother said it to me one day when I was like asking her if I should move to Atlanta. Okay, so I was living in Savannah, Georgia. I had a job there. I ended up leaving that job because they got upset that I was doing YouTube videos, and they basically told me to decide on being at this job or doing YouTube videos because I was a news reporter. And I decided to leave, and the rest is history.
She's a news reporter.
Now I am here in Atlanta, Georgia, in my 1-bedroom apartment with a den in a brand new building, and I'm doing quite well for myself. Okay, but when it was time for me to move and make the decision to live in Atlanta, my mom really wanted me to go to New Jersey, but she did not tell me. I mean, she kind of like insinuated it when I was like, Mom, just let me know what you want me to do. What do you think I should do? I think she wanted me to be in Jersey with her because, you know, I'm her little girl and I absolutely love my family. We are all super, super close, so I'm not shocked that she wanted me to live there, but she told me to trust my instinct. And my instinct was to move to Atlanta because I was already in Georgia for 1. For 2, I've always wanted to live here. And for 3, I was like, I'm 22 years old. When am I ever going to get the chance to move to my dream city again? And maybe I could have. Maybe I could have done it this year, but I'm glad I did it when I did. But I say that all to say, I didn't wait for permission. I didn't wait for approval. I just did it. And just doing it has gotten me so far. Even if you're not confident in how you make choices,
hey, shout out to Shia LaBeouf.
Sit back and think. I am sure you have been right about more decisions in your life than you
always gotta bless. Always gotta bless the spirits.
More than right, you may need to do a little bit more self-work and figure out who you are to its core. But that's okay. There's always room for self-improvement. We are all growing and learning about ourselves.
I'm gonna put that scotch in the fridge.
But even if things went wrong, right? You still figure it out. Even if it wasn't how you imagined it or visioned it, you're still here. You made it. Trust yourself. And the more
it was definitely fire when I had it.
I promise you, the more right you will be. Trust how you move as a woman. And I honestly believe that me trusting myself
I be
as a
forgetting this
woman
is a
or just
woman's
trusting
channel.
myself in general is me listening to the voice of God. God is constantly steering me. God is within me. And
hey, look. Cause when she said trusting herself, like, okay, cool. I was waiting for the God thing. I was waiting for her to acknowledge God. God, I couldn't have said it better myself. Let me go ahead.
That is how I make all of my decisions. I'm saying it's me, but it's God because it's the God in me. Okay.
Hey, Mary.
It is the God in you. Trust yourself. The more you speak to yourself,
yes.
Speaking to God.
Yes.
Respond.
Fucking
and
yes.
The answer you definitely want and need.
Bruh.
Moving on to number 6. I protect my energy and access. I will say this is something that has definitely been learned over time, okay? I used to always the God in you. Trust yourself. The more you speak to yourself, the more you're speaking to God, and the more God will respond and give you the answer you definitely want and need. Moving on to number 6. I protect my energy and access. I will say this is something that has definitely been learned over time, okay? I used to always say, I'm the girl that can go to the hood and hang out there, then go to church, and then go to the bougie events because I'm so well-spoken, all of these things. But what I have learned is not everyone or every environment deserves access to you. Just because you can hang out in the hood and be the cute girl talking about some, oh, I'm the Hillary Banks of the Bronx. Has Hillary Banks been in the Bronx on the corner? So then I don't think you need to be there. And that's no shade to the Bronx, okay? My dad's from the Bronx. I have family from the Bronx. But I'm saying, like, in certain environments you don't need to be in, and you don't need to prove a point that you're well-versed and you're versatile or you can hang out with any and everybody. No. It's okay. Protect your peace, protect the environment, protect where you allow yourself and your peace to be. Understand, peace is part of confidence, okay? If you were dating a guy that did you so wrong or that you feel hates you, you shouldn't be talking to him. He doesn't deserve access to you. Move on. I don't care how much you love him or you like him or he's good in bed or whatever y'all be thinking and making up in your head. Move on, okay? Please. And trust. This is something I'm still learning, okay? I did it in the first half, but we're still working it, okay? I'm a work in progress. God is working on me. I will never act like I have it all together, okay? We're all still learning. I'm only 24.
All still learning.
But who you're around,
26.
who you engage with, and what you allow to drain you takes away from your confidence. If you constantly feel like someone or a group of people are beating you up, or they don't think you're worthy, or they're constantly making you feel bad about yourself, that's not helping you feel more confident. That is not something you should want around you at all. Protect yourself. Only be around things that make you feel good about yourself and things and people that do not drain you. And also remember, everything does not deserve a response. And child, I'm still working on that. I have been doing a very good job, I think, for the most part. Sometimes, especially on YouTube, people will make up the most ridiculous things, and I did not mean what they are saying in the comments. I'm like, I gotta check them. But to a certain point, I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna check you. Like, it is what it is. You gonna think what you think about me, and I can't control that. But just protect your energy and protect who.
The first ad out of the whole time.
I'd follow you like a dog to the end of the world.
Wuthering Heights, rated R, February 13th.
Has Kyrie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
How was the math test?
Ever has access to you. And lastly, number 7, I pray. I feel as if I am most confident after prayer. I feel I am most confident after journaling my thoughts. And I generally feel like when I'm journaling, I'm having a conversation with God. And I feel my absolute best after I do that. So I highly recommend journaling. I highly recommend watching sermons. Even if you don't feel like going to church, listen to sermons on YouTube. Listen to your local church sermons. You don't have to.
Pastor Mike Jr.
Not exactly
Rock City.
So I do encourage you to try to explore and find a great church home. Create a prayer board. I have a prayer board. I'm looking at it right here. And it has a multitude of different Bible verses that I look at whenever I'm feeling low or whenever I'm lacking motivation or inspiration. Make sure you create a vision board. I feel like vision boards is God talking to you and through you. Just have God within you and God in your life. I have my Bible right here. I have my daily devotions right here. I have my gratitude journal here. I have my Bible in 52 weeks that I need to get more into. But I make sure to have God centered around me because it helps me to feel more confident. And I genuinely feel like these past few months where I haven't really been that strong in my faith, I feel like it has kind of tampered with my confidence, especially when it comes to my career and doing YouTube. I know for a fact it's because I need to speak to God. I know for a fact that God was like, you can't move without me, child. Okay?
Oh, let's run that back. Let's run it back.
I genuinely feel like these past few months where I haven't really been that strong in my faith, I feel like it has kind of tampered with my confidence, especially when it comes to my career and doing YouTube. I know for a fact it's because I need to speak to God. I know for a fact that God was like, you can't move without me, child, okay? And here I am now, listening to more sermons, which I need to listen to one today, listening to more positivity, and I feel as if I'm building more confidence in me. And I understand if you don't believe in God or if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, but that is just one that I genuinely feel like has boosted my confidence and allowed me to feel more confident and be the woman that I am. And I understand if you don't believe in God or if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, but that is just one.
Look. I can't knock anything she's saying. Y'all know I've been preaching Yahweh, my benevolent ancestors. Shouts out to y'all. I love y'all. The power of God and Yahweh, He will let you know real quick. Okay, you think you can move without me? Go ahead, try. Go ahead, try. Now, what you have done and everything, without me, it ain't going how it normally went, right? Now look at when you were with me. Putting two to two together. Putting two and two together. Yeah. You need me. But guess what? God is so graceful. Yahweh is so graceful to where He's like, look, I'm gonna let you have that. Go ahead. Dude, you may get big. You may yeah. But you're not doing the same things that you were doing with me. So I'm gonna let you have your choice. He gives you a choice. And I keep saying he's Yahweh's consciousness. Yahweh's consciousness. Yahweh gives you a choice. It's on you to make that choice. What she said, I'm gonna marry her. I am marrying Tony Brand. Hey, mark this, clip this. I'm marrying Tony Brand because yes. But yes.
One that I genuinely feel like has boosted my confidence and allowed me to feel more confident and be the woman that I am. And of course, tying in, taking up space in every room, looking good, protecting my energy, and trusting my instincts. That all ties in perfectly. People think that confidence is just something that you have or you don't, but that's not true. Confidence has to be built. And honestly, it starts from the foundation. If you have children, you need to build your child up all the time. But if you did not have that, if you didn't grow up with parents that uplifted you and made you feel good about yourself and made you feel beautiful and handsome, that is such a shame. But you can build that skill by working on you within yourself. But God is the center, and I have to save the best for last. But you guys, that is the end of today's video. I of course want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. What are some ways that you have worked on yourself to build your own personal confidence? What was your favorite talking point that I said in today's video? Let's get the discussion going on in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. I love and I appreciate you guys so.
Man, shout out to Tony Brand. That shit was fire. I'm definitely, liking that. Hey, what's the comment gonna be? Moving with Yahweh will always be the right move. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it.